if I asked you, how prepared are you for your CAPE or CSEC examination, how would you answer? Like, objectively speaking, like you can say, I am 10% confident, I'm 50% ready. I think that is one thing that is very hard to answer if you don't have any kind of, you know, thing helping you track that progress. And that's exactly what I made here, an app to track your readiness for CAPE and CSEC examinations. So first up, let's check the past papers out. So we could go into test, and let's say we want to do chemistry unit 2, and these are chemistry unit 2 papers. Pretty simple enough. There are sites that provide this service already. So yeah, we have a lot of past papers available. We can see bio unit 1, go back to test, these are past papers. Physics unit 1, these are past papers. We are going to add CSEC eventually. So yeah, let's say I'm doing physics unit 1, I go in, I finish the past paper, and then I click continue. And here we can see this actually correlates to the questions in the past paper itself. And you can mark your familiarity, familiar, unfamiliar, whatever, etc. Now, that's all well and great, but sometimes you want to practice, okay, I know I'm really struggling with effects of forces, right? So what you can do is you can go to track, and this tells you how well you're doing in all the different modules and topics. So we can see at the top here we have module 1 mechanics. So let's look inside here, and the first thing we see is a list of every topic based on the CAPE syllabus provided, right? And this is for every subject for each unit. You can see these topics, right? And then we can see effects of forces here at the top, familiarity 50%, and a little graph showing you, okay, this is 50% familiar, and this one is really bad, negative 300%. And what this means is negative 100% is unfamiliarity. So like you can be really unfamiliar with something and it's completely lost to you, or you can be completely comfortable with something at 100% familiarity. So let's look into, let's say, effects of forces. I want to do some more practice, and we can see it actually tells you what past paper years it appears in. Effects of forces appears in 2021 and 2017. I can click 2021, and it brings up the past paper, and it also tells me which questions I can find effects of forces. See, the first one is 1C. I scroll down to 1C, and boom, identify the 2 major forces acting on the parachutist. And same thing for 1D part 3. And I can do the question specifically on effects of forces and then mark, okay, I'm comfortable with this. I will mark this as familiar. Then I can scroll down, do D part 3, and I say, oh, this one wasn't too good, let's mark it as unfamiliar. And we can see this change is reflected up here. As I mark this familiar, it goes up. As I mark it unfamiliar, it goes down, negative. Same thing for 2017. We see this is in 4C part 4. Scroll all the way down, and I'm sure you will find an effects of forces question. So that's that. You track your progress, tells you what to study next, and we can see effects of forces, motion, and everything. And so for the fellow nerds out there who are wondering, how can I get my hands on this? Well, we're looking to launch very, very soon with a beta testing program where we work out the kinks and we take feedback. Before that, however, we do have a lot of data entry yet to do. That is, we have to link individual questions in the past paper with topics, and that means we actually go through each question, and we can see, we identify which topic it is associated with. And we want to have enough past papers accurately linked with topics before we release it, so we actually have content for you all to do your tracking with. Now, all this to say, If you're willing to volunteer and you want to pitch in and get us ready even faster, maybe add your own subject and work on that, because right now we're focusing on sciences, and we're gonna launch with sciences. But if you want to help us out, maybe bring on board the businesses or languages and import that data, it will be more than welcome. So yeah, that's the app I made, student helper, and message me for information.